From the virtual Long Beach Street Course, we welcome you to the penultimate race of Season 1. This is the NASRA 360 Racing Network, live on CRN Radio as well. This is the Florida Cabinet Distributors 2 hours of Long Beach. This is going to be a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your broadcast coverage on this Tuesday night. As I mentioned, the next to last race of the season, and Season 2 getting very nicely in shape to quickly return after these final 2 races. The man with a plan alongside Anthony Shababy. I am Wesley Outland. That's what we look like. Please, no autographs, and if your screen gets broke, it's Anthony's fault. Wesley and Anthony here with you. Cody Deemers, as always, on production. Anthony, we're ready to go, bud. You like the road course. You like the Long Beach Street Course. It's almost 2 miles in length. I think we're going to see a really fun race tonight, man. I think this will be probably one of the most expected, unpredictable races we're going to see on the year.
Oh, man, I'm excited. I was telling you earlier up in the booth, I'm a huge fan of Long Beach. My favorite turn is going to be that little hook going around the roundabout. That's one of my favorite turns. It's dangerous, but it's fun if you get it right. And I'm going to point out something also, Wesley. Yeah. The sun's out and the road is dry. We got no rain and no darkness, baby. No problems with seeing or having wet issues either. It is beautiful. We'll look at the weather conditions as well. Here's a look at the road course, by the way. There's the track facts on this facility. Opened back in 1975, just shy of 2 miles, 3.185 kilometers, 11 turns, 6 left, 5 right. That elevation change is something we'll be thinking about from 11 feet above sea level. Top speed 110 plus miles an hour. I think they might get faster than that. And so obviously, we're going to see a good race here in a bit. There's your weather conditions. Love that. Don't you love seeing that?
I do. 73 degrees, track temp in the triple digits at 108. Thank God we're not dealing with any rain or slip sliding or wet tires, and we'll actually be able to see. This is a daytime race. It won't be at night. Southwest wind at 13 miles an hour or so. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's take a look at the starting lineup for tonight's 2 hours at Long Beach, presented by Florida Cabinet Distributors. Tyler Justice will be on the pole in the Ferrari number 6 to the outside. We have, of course, the driver of the Lamborghini of Brandon Rapp on row number 1, or actually that's Lamborghini and Ferrari, row number 1. Row number 2, we'll find BMW of Isaac Bevan. Will he be looking for his 3rd win of the season? 3rd straight, because MDW's not here. He'll start 3rd. And Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith, will be ready to fire off in the 4th position. Shane Scott will start 5th in his Ferrari as well. And then, of course, Cole Larson makes up row number 3 on the outside. Anthony, he'll be ready to roll in his Chevrolet Corvette. You got the rest of the lineup.
We got Buzzy Mongold on the inside at the 7th position. Going to be sitting right next to him is J.D. Larson in that number 98 Acura, sitting in 8th on the outside of him. Moving on to Joey Heltland, 9th spot sitting on the inside, followed by Tyler Brokaw, just sitting on his corner. Devin Painter, another Acura that's in the mix there, sitting in 11th on the inside. Followed by him will be Dustin Gordon in 12th, and Joshua Suss taking up the back of the pack.
Taking up the back as well as these guys are getting lined up. There you see the beautiful field of cars and their kaleidoscope of colors as the pace car begins to roll away from the grid. Now, they are not officially, if you will, at the start-finish line. They'll make about a half a lap just to let these drivers get their temperatures warmed up and, get the tires all nice and cleaned. Notice that they're swishing their cars, turning them back and forth. We got a couple onboard cameras for you. That is with, of course, our buddy, Shane Scott. He'll be firing off in 6 tonight. Notice the way he's turning the wheel, and the virtual wheel is turning as well. We got number 42 of Tyler Brokaw. He's in the Ford, starting 9th. And we got one more camera that we literally just got worked out. Right there. There he is. Smirking all. Joey Helton, starting 10th. That's his onboard camera. As some of these guys are on camera, they're ready to go. Joshua Suss sometimes puts his camera on, the boss of the NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series. Maybe he'll turn it on before the end of the race. Remember, this race, as we come to green, Anthony, does not have a race distance. It is a time limit. 2 hours. I think we'll see a lot of fun. Ladies and gentlemen, that pace car is onto the pit lane. Ooh, here they come. The next to last race of the season for season 1. We're green flag. Start the clock.
Here comes that first turn. One of my favorites. I'm just going to tell you to watch out for Isaac Bevan. I have a strong feeling he's going to make another run here today and probably take first place. But I'm just guessing at this point.
Everybody, first couple of groups of packs negotiate perfectly around the fountain. That's the fountain here. That's coming down, I believe, known as Shoreline Drive. They work into the opening corners here at this place. 6 left, 5 right. And right now, Tyler Justice quickly getting around pole driver Brandon Rapp. All of this going on. Actually, Justice is actually the guy from the pole. He jumps out to the early lead. Look at the graffiti car, man. That's
so
the
cool
way to describe it. As we got
so
a car
cool
going around.
You got somebody in the back there, yeah.
Yeah, we got a little spinner here. Man fell back all the way to 12th. That's Buzzy Mungold and Luke Smith, I think. Uh-oh. Here's a replay. Oh, wow. Well, this is something we missed. Oh, here. Oh, this was at the friggin' start of the
This was at the
race. Yeah. And then there's another accident that happened in that corner just a moment ago.
To start.
And there you go. Here's what happened to Devin Painter. This is the one we called a glimpse of. Devin Painter was in 5th. What did you do, Devin? Oh, boy. Tight find. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, man, coming through the fountain.
It looked like whoever was in front of Devin Painter clipped the wall, which forced him to slow down coming around that fountain.
And here's what happened to Luke Smith again, already in the back. Yeah, this is what happened to him on the straightaway. Yeah, let's locking up the brakes, and that's what we caught whenever we saw the car spin. There you go. How about that? Awesome camera angles. There is 3 instant replays in 1 lap. We've not even completed a lap now. But there you see, great work there by Cody Deemers on the replay to show you everything that happened. Back to on-track action right now with already 2.5 minutes gone, and it is Tyler Justice Anthony now leading them here.
Wesley, don't deprive me. I know before we cut away, we were talking about that graffiti paint job, and that thing is super cool looking, man.
Can our audience hear you? Are you talking to the audience or are you just talking to us? You're talking too much.
Having some light fun with our producer there in the background.
There you go. The intervals are fun. Look at that. So, hey, Shane Scott talking smack already about Joey Helton. Joey Helton is slow. Brandon Rapp in the 142 recap. There you go. So
Brandon Rapp sitting about a half second behind Justice. We were still very early on, but I would look to see him stay on his heels, and Bevan kind of sitting there in 3rd spot. Don't think he has the top end speed.
Hey, want to remind everybody get signed up for this one if you haven't already done so. The broadcast crew is proudly to be announced. Yours truly will be the anchor on play-by-play. We have Anthony Shababy joining me as color analyst, and Ron Mons will be joining us. It'll be a 3-man broadcast crew. Chris Murphy from DSRN will be handling the production. 6 hours at Spa, Sunday afternoon, September 20th. That is a week after the championship. That will be at the Daytona Beach Road Course. That will be the next race, the finale, on September the 14th, I believe it is, or 15th?
15th, I believe.
15th. There you go.
Definitely looking forward to that one. That's going to be a fun event.
Yes, sir. You'll be in the booth, and Ron Mons will be joining us as well, and Oh, yeah, there's your Sear and stage information. Thank you. By the way, we're live on CRN as well. Fuel limit is 55%. Unlimited tires, 2 hours. Fixed setup. So here's the thing, Anthony. They're not occupying a 100% fuel capacity. So how off or on do you got to be when you decide to come down pit road because you don't have a full 100% fuel tank?
I think that all starts with how much of a gap you have. That would allow you to race a little bit more comfortable and maybe conserve some fuel. But with this track being a very long track, and I said it early on, we're going to see a lot of gaps between different groups and cars as we see right now on camera. But I think that game is really going to come down to how far ahead of you are in the pack, and if you're comfortable with staying off the throttle as much as you might be, or moving more heavily into it.
Being
personally
patient.
me,
well,
I would if this is the start of this race, if it's me, I'm dogging it out of the start. I'm getting as far as I can, because I know as the race goes on at Long Beach, it can be unforgiving.
Yeah, right you are on that. We're in the early going, ladies and gentlemen. We're glad you're here. We're just getting started. And if you're listening on the radio, stay with us. We're back in just a moment.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
We are glad that you're joining us for the penultimate round of the season for season number 1. It is the Foster Engineering Endurance Series. It is the Florida Cabinet Distributors Grand Prix, 2 hours at Long Beach Street Course. Anthony Shababy, Cody Deemers, I'm Wesley Outland. Glad you're ready to strap in. We just took the green flag about a handful of minutes ago, 7 minutes to be exact on the clock. And, well, okay, Joey Helton giving us a little scare there for a second.
Joey Helton looks like he got a little high centered there and found himself almost into the wall entirely.
Now, I wonder what his facial expressions would look like on the camera when all that just happened. We got him on camera. There it is.
I know it gave Kermit the Frog there a little scare. Look at that.
It's the battle for 7th and 8th. My question is this. We pretty much tallied up everything, and it seems like even with MDW not being here, he pretty much, honestly, Anthony, has a lock on the championship.
Yeah, so I caught some word from the producers, before we went live, and I guess there were some numbers were done, and if Tyler Justice actually won today and then won at Daytona in a couple weeks from now, he would still fall about 5 or 6 points shy of MDW, which is, if you think about it, MDW hasn't been racing for a good four races at this point. To have that commanding of a league and just step away, that is insane. It baffles me how you can have that high of a lead into something like this, and then no matter what the second place guy does, you're still going to end up winning.
Well, this is what I was told, everybody, was that he made the decision after winning for 14 straight weeks that he stepped away. And since then, it's been the Red Bull Ring Grand Prix at victory for Isaac Bevan. Then he turned around and won COTA 2 weeks ago. We're down to our final 2 races, which will be Long Beach Street Course tonight and the Daytona International Speedway Beach, the Daytona Road Course, to close out the finale. And he pretty much said, what I've been told, honestly, Anthony, is MDW, the weatherman, said, you know what? I'm going to bow out. I'm just going to let these guys race it out, do what they want to do, and I'm going to come back for season 2. I feel like I have whipped them up enough. 14 straight wins. I don't know the iRacing record books of somebody winning consecutively, but in my opinion, at least for NASRA, that's got to be a record, Anthony. I know it is.
It has to be some type of a record. I'm conflicted because I don't think I've ever heard of somebody stepping away from being so good at something. And I get it. When in his sake, it probably just, he's not having the fun and competition he wants because he's so far ahead of the pack, and some light that hey, let's give these guys a shot. And I can respect that. But, man, if I'm MDW, I'm not taking my foot off the throttle.
Yeah. Look at this great battle going on here as we continue to see this heat up. These three cars. I think this is the battle now going on for the 115. And this is 6th, 7th, and 8th, I believe. Joshua Suss, Joey Helton. Joey Helton, Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog. They're all right there.
You know, Wesley, this all started when Joey Helton kind of bumped and tagged that wall earlier, which allowed Luke Smith to catch up. I'm not sure how Joshua Suss got involved with that, but those two got together when Helton found himself almost into the wall. The digger cam. I know Wesley loves it. I think it sounds like there might be beef. That's what it sounds like. Here we are on board again with Joey Helton, Luke Smith, and Joshua Suss. As these three are still steadily kind of staying within grasp of one another. There's a lot of racing to go. About an hour and 49 minutes left in this race. Again, we are not very far into it whatsoever, but as we continue to stay on board with these guys, look for Joey Helton here to make a move on Joshua Suss. The gap is increasing it a little bit on the straights, but when you see the corners hit, you're probably going to see a move coming out of Helton to get over Suss.
Top 10 for the moment, Tyler Justice, Brandon Rapp, followed by Isaac Bevan, two-time winner already, Shane Scott, Devin Painter, Joshua Suss, Joey Helton, Luke Smith, Dustin Gordon, J.D. Larson. Tag in the back, Buzzy Mongo, Tyler Brokaw, and Cole Larson. Those drivers are already a lap down. Can you believe that? That already 8 laps into this street course race, and they've already been bypassed by the leader to be a lap down?
Well,
it's because they pitted too. So
they pitted, but I mean, you're not going to think, a good 11-10 minutes into the race that's going to happen. But
yeah,
we've seen stranger things.
Joey Helton needs to fix your camera. You're falling or you're slip sliding away. Something happened.
Reminds me of the neighbor from Home Improvement.
Reminds me of yeah. What was his name? What was that guy's name? Was it Wilson?
It was Mr. Wilson, I think. Yeah,
was it Mr. Wilson?
I think it was Mr. Wilson. We're gonna have to look that up on Prix. I'm pretty sure it was.
There you go. Look that up. AI is never gonna lie to us. Sky will always tell the truth.
Hey, I said it the other day, man. We're not too far from Minority Report.
Oh, I'm telling you.
On board here, as it looks like
Wilson. It was Wilson Jr.
It was Wilson. Okay, so it was Wilson.
Wilson Jr. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Right. I believed you. Hey, I believed you, Wesley. I know you would never steer me wrong.
Just hide behind the little fence there. So, yeah. Now all he needs is Dennis the Menace to come after him. Hey, Mr. Wilson! Earl Hindman was actually the guy that played Wilson Jr. in Home Improvement. There you go.
There's Shane Scott there on camera.
Shane, smile, buddy. Smile for the camera, Shane. Smile for the camera, buddy. Come on, Shane. Now, don't take the camera off of him until he smiles, because there's a little bit of delay in his life.
I was told his facial expressions are the best.
We got to make sure all the satellites, go through and, he says, why are they talking about me? Why are they talking about me right now? I've had a bad race. I'm in third right now. Shane, smile, buddy. Smile for the camera. We're not going to wait.
There's a little smile there. There's a little one. It was a smirk. It's there.
There's a little smirk. There's a little satisfaction right there. There you go. Don't want to take his focus away. Look at the way he's driving. That is not Brokaw. There's Tyler Brokaw. Look at this guy, man. Brokaw's just like, sipping on gin and juice, laid back, got my money on my money and my money on my mind, or some junk like that, something like that song, right? And look at him. He's just having I
I would be afraid. I'd be afraid I'd fall asleep behind the wheel, Anthony.
I said that earlier. I actually said that to Cody earlier when we were talking about his setup. I feel like it looks like the setup from Grandma's Boy, where he's kind of leaning back, looking up at the sky.
Yeah, it's hazardous.
But it is. I would fall asleep.
Just being honest, it's hazardous. It's hazardous, I think,
Falling objects have happened. I know that there's not an earthquake there. We don't get an earthquake in Florida, but in the event that you
like
don't want a monitor falling on me.
Yeah. And you know what? His camera looks like the setup for a perfect horror movie scene with like a ghost poking around the corner,
Shadow creeping through the background.
Yeah. Like he's got something looking at him. He's like, oh, what was that? By the way, I saw a video on the social media there on Facebook. I was just sitting there, just not doing anything, whatever. And they actually had the what the hell is that guy's name? Art the Clown. And man, it was a funny video, but it's like he comes in, scares the hell out of this guy, he honks his horn at him. And this guy just like proceeds to go WWE on him, like beats the hell out of him. Oh yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, Art the Clown from Terrifier, from the the clown that.
Oh yeah. Got a missing bumper there in the front by Buzzy Mongold. Get a quick snap of a replay here to see what happened.
Oh boy, Buzzy Mongold is losing the entire front end of his car.
Arrow, who needs it?
Yeah, just that's NASCAR. Your race was
it's just for looks.
I like Saturday night.
Boy, what a race that was, huh?
God, don't get me started.
I've got a lot of words too.
I mean, listen, I'm so happy.
Yeah, I mean, good.
I'm so happy that Ryan Prix won. Right, I've known that guy a long time. Called many of his late model races and modified races, and I'm so glad he finally tamed the beast that was Daytona after his crazy crashes over the years. But the race sucked. It wasn't fun. I was not entertained. I have not been entertained in a while.
Yeah, NASCAR is unfortunately it has.
Yeah,
it's done that to us over the years.
Oh, somebody, honestly, I believe sometimes NASRA puts on a better broadcast production and racing than what we see in real life now. Feels
even that way.
The IndyCar race, man, I was so excited. I was looking forward to the IndyCar doubleheader at Milwaukee Mile Saturday and Sunday before the weather screwed it up. The race was boring. Yep. Alex Palou got out in front, and he never looked back.
I did get to check out that IROC race not too long ago. That was pretty cool. They had just did recently in DC. That was kind of neat to see. I enjoyed that. Seeing Jeff obviously cleaned house, but getting to see the interaction between him and Mark Martin before the race started was nostalgic at best for me.
Alex Palou won the championship, and then Pato O'Ward was the one I was referring to. Pato O'Ward. He killed them. He killed them.
Got ourselves
Swept
a battle
Milwaukee,
here.
but the races were boring. The races were single file. They weren't exciting. I don't know, man. It just feels like real racing today is just not. It's just lost that. Even the Oxford 250 was boring.
I find myself watching a lot of IMSA and a lot of Formula One more so than anything nowadays.
Speaking of NASRA racing, I'm excited for the dirt race for the DSR. Wow, I didn't know about the dirt race for DSR. Dalton, what are you talking about? I didn't know they're doing a dirt race again. I haven't heard anything. I'm normally in the loop for all of that. When are we going to? The number one highlight from Daytona this weekend was Mark Martin waving the green. Yeah, I mean, he did it better than the president. I mean, it's just 20 minutes into it. I mean, we're gonna make the liberals out there. Actually, all the leftists will be laughing.
Oh, we got contact. Oh, Joey Helton and Joshua Suss.
telling you, put them on camera. Joshua Dustin, Joey Helton, man. What happened? Let's watch this. What do you think, Anthony? Just fighting for the same spot?
I think so. It does look like that Suss may have gotten, Joey might have gotten underneath Suss there. Is that hairpin that comes up, and you'll see that number 115 BMW M4 kind of slide underneath them. There you go.
And that's what happened. Yeah, I don't think it was intentional, though. I don't think that he meant to take out Suss. I think Helton didn't realize that he was not clear of him yet, if you will.
That's probably what happened. I do know that turn there, though. If you fit two cars in, and it did look like that Helton came in a little hot, which might have had something to do with this braking. But again, like you said, not intentional. Just good hard racing is what it comes down to.
Already heading towards 21 minutes in this race, this endurance race, by the way, here at the Long Beach Street Course. It is an hour and 39 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, and still tick-tock down. Tyler Justice still in the lead from the pole. There is,
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog there. He's worked his way back up to at least fifth. He started fourth, but he's in fifth right now. Had some problems earlier.
Brandon Rapp was dancing around a half a second behind Tyler Justice, and looks like another half a second went by. And there's parts of this track you'll see him gain some time on him, but when the straights hit, it looks like Justice just kind of pulls away from him.
Yeah. Somebody just messaged me. They're like, I'm watching the race, and besides short track racing, I've really not become fond of the national stuff anymore. And
that's fair.
I have to say that's a fair point. I have to agree with you. For sure. I mean, and even on that level, I mean, even the Richmond was a boring race for NASCAR. Iowa wasn't any exciting. It's tracks that I really thought had really good races of the past are not fun anymore. And I say this jokingly, but I feel it's I say it. And I told somebody this. I'm like, I think NASRA puts on more better races than what the real thing is lately.
I agree.
Seriously.
I don't have a concrete feeling that would make me sit there and justify sitting down and watching most modern day racing. I just don't. Like, aside from IMSA and Formula One, like that's about as far as I'll go. As we have a pass here, looks to be by. Is that Joey Helton? Isaac Bevan passing Dustin Gordon there for 8th place. But I don't have a concrete feeling, Wesley, as to why I could just sit there and watch modern day racing. They've lost the touch. Something is lost in racing, and I don't know if it's a competition thing. I don't know if it's a rivalry thing.
I think it's the cars. It's the cars, it's the drivers, it's the personality. I think it's the era that we live in. Hold that thought. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, everybody. Back to that subject and more as the 2 hours of the Prosper Engineering Endurance Series, Florida Cabinet Distributors, 2 hours at Long Beach continues. We're going to break. We're back in a moment.
Starbase, 1552 Comics. Suit up and head over to Whatnot Live to fight your way to save your collection. Our command center has comic books, action figures, posters, autographs, Funko Pops, and many other collectibles. If you can't make it live, fly on over to our eBay and Amazon stores. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook because being informed is part of the battle. Starbase 1552 Comics is a proud supporter of the iRacing's North American Sim Racing Association League. Starbase 1552 Comics. Reclaim your childhood. Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Back here at the Long Beach Street Course, iRacing on, of course, NASRA 360 Racing Network, listening on CRN. Hey, Carson, 7LZ. I never said anything about Atlanta. I actually think the Atlanta races, I always call it Super Speedway on steroids. I have been impressed with the races at Atlanta with the new Echo Park Speedway, as they call it. I actually have been really entertained. I like those races, but it's just across the spectrum of other things, everything else. So I think we can agree on that. Super Speedways are a nap fest. Well, okay, let's go back to Talladega. Do you remember what they did at Talladega after Daytona when they screwed up everything with the fuel mileage and everybody was cutting back and sandbagging because of trying to save fuel, and they changed the stages around with the high number and then the low number? They should have done that with Daytona. They should have done that, and they didn't. And I got a feeling that they'll do it at the Chase race at Talladega. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, I think the best racing's the Truck Series in NASCAR anyway, in my opinion.
I would agree with that.
And I'll say this. I don't think ARCA gets the credibility that I think they deserve because they put on a really good show. I like the ARCA races. I find me and my friend Eric Brennan texting all the time talking about, dude, why, that race was phenomenal. The hell with that shouldn't have been on national TV. The ARCA race on dirt should have been on national TV.
There is a lot of good racing in the ARCA series.
There is.
There is a lot of good racing in the ARCA series. And just before we cut to break, like one thing I want to emphasize on, my biggest problem, I think, with racing nowadays is that everybody has become too buddy-buddy. There's no rivalry. There's no, and I'm not saying yet I hate the guy, but, there's none of that, mixed blood there where you can get into it with a fellow driver. That's kind of gone nowadays, and I don't like that for racing in general. I think you need that to retain some type of viewership or interest.
I think you're right. I think that we have an audience today, okay, and that's why I think I like what we do with NASRA. And I don't want to praise Brady and Cody and the original founder Michael McKinnon for what they've done. And guys, it's an iRacing league, blah 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 blah. But I love the fact that for 3, 4, 5 nights a week, we entertain the audience with 2 hours of entertainment. Roughly every race is around 2 hours, unless it's a special. By the way, segue to that. Don't forget 6 hours of Spa coming up on September 20th. There you go. See how I am, Anthony? So segue that. Yeah. But like the king of Talladega, the king of the Daytona, when we do the big money races, things like that. Hey, by the way, don't forget the next Gen car, the Cup car for NASRA. I promise will be a lot more better racing than the real thing. They return coming up on September the 30th. There you go. Wednesday night. Michael McKinnon and myself, I think, are going to be in the booth for that one. And that obviously replaces the final 3 weeks of the ARCA series. ARCA will be at Darlington tomorrow night. We'll be at Iowa for the C.O.P.S Truck Series this Thursday. But back to my point, though, as we're closing in on 30 minutes remaining here, honestly, Anthony, the car, the continuing fidgeting with the cars, right? Who remembers when the next gen car first, the Gen 6 car first launched? I loved it. I loved it.
I remember the car of tomorrow and when that came out.
No, not that crap. Not that one. Not with the wing and going back to the future and all that other nonsense.
That was terrible.
I'm talking about the car that we drive now, that they drive now. Oh, get sideways there. Number 12 getting loose. Hang on there. That's Mongold. Got a new front end, though. But I'm talking about the car when it first launched, right? There's the deal. The car was going to be until 2022, but then COVID happened. Well, what did NASCAR do whenever the world was shut down? They were doing R&D work. They were doing testing. They were still, so they got a little bit ahead of schedule in launching the next gen car than what they had intended to, right? If you remember that,
Correct.
Anthony.
Correct. Yep.
So, well, you talking about where if you get a flat tire, they come and they raise the car up. The AMR safety team raised the car up to help you roll away. Is that what you're talking about? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't per se agree with that. I agree. I think the whole damaged vehicle policy has got a little bit outlandish, and my last name is Outland, right? I mean, I can understand if your car's damaged to a certain extent, yeah, but if you're going the hook, you're out. No, I mean, what if I got a flat tire and I'm stuck in the wet grass and it's rainy, right? Come on, guy, give me the exception of the rule. But I don't want to get off subject of what the race is we're seeing right now. Tyler Justice, by the way, still in the lead. He's dominated this thing from the get-go. 2.5 seconds over Brandon Rapp, and then, of course, Devin Painter, all these guys right now in the top 3. But to go back to what I was saying, Anthony, if you remember the next-gen car when it launched, the phenomenal races we saw at Atlanta, at Kansas, Charlotte. If you remember the race where I think Denny Hamlin won the Coca-Cola 600, yep. But it was a wild race, man. I mean, Austin Dillon had a chance to win the race. Kyle Busch had a chance to win the race. Remember Kyle Larson? His car caught fire, and he raced his way back to try to win the thing until he blew his engine. Got caught up in a wreck. Chris Buescher barrel rolling in the turf grass in the Charlotte infield. And the only reason I know is because I worked that event. I remember it. But I was looking at Doug Rice and I'm looking at Lenny Baticki, and I'm telling these guys, I'm like, this car is awesome. This is what's going to save our sport or draw more of an audience that I feel like we've lost. And
why are we fixing things that aren't broke?
You're exactly right.
Why are we fixing things that aren't broken?
We're screwing with the valence. We're screwing with the tapered spacer. We're screwing with the undercarriage of the car. We're messing with the engines. We're playing with the horsepower. We're doing all the things backwards that did not happen when the car launched. And we're going backwards and not forwards.
They're making it heavily homologated to the point where there's not going to be any separation. And there barely is any right now at this point. I remember the days of NASCAR, you bring what you had to the track, and obviously, well before my time too, but even when I was younger, you had less restrictions on these cars, and these guys would have horsepower differentials, and the races would be insane. They're changing every aspect, like you said, Wesley, of these cars. That there's not going to be anything distinct about each driver or each car. It's going to be the same carbon copy with the same clone behind the wheel, and I hate that for NASCAR in general.
I just love the sound of those cars. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
On board here. Looks like to be the number 80 of Joshua Suss. Chasing down lap traffic.
And I have said this. I've said this for years, not just recently, right, Anthony? And Cody, I think you've heard me say it too. In my opinion, like, NASRA is the NASCAR of iRacing. I do not want to take anything away from the eNASCAR and what they've done, but they've also become too political. They've become just as bad as what the real deal is because their name is tagged in it. I'm just being honest with you. But in my opinion, and I'm not just saying it because I'm the voice of the series and I've been with them since the inception, since the summer of 2020, the racing the difference of variety, the scheduling, the participation. Sometimes it gets out of hand when it's a wreck fest, but they try to control it. They try to police it. But the most important thing is, Anthony, I think that I love about NASRA is they make it fun. They make it exciting.
To interrupt you so much and just say the word fun. That is exactly what it is. You know, you can compare, you know, any statistic or any number you want, or viewers you want to compare, but just the brief time I've been here in the past couple months, from seeing what the producers have to do to all the preparing, the planning, the drivers, everything, even working with you in the booth. It is incredible what everyone puts together, but I see one thing in common: everybody's having fun. And that right there, you know, when you stop having fun, you went political. That's just what it comes down to.
If you're not having fun, then why the hell are you doing it?
Exactly.
You know? And I'll be honest with people, and I've told people this in on many levels. The politics, drama, nonsense. I told Cody this as well with another network that we've done things with. Some of the stuff that goes on in our sport today in real life, it makes me despise what we've become.
Yep.
And I have more fun calling a football game than calling a race. The drama, the backstabbing, you're my friend, but I'll take what you got behind your back, or they want what you have, right? I mean, I've seen it all. You know, and I don't know, Anthony. I just refuse to succumb or suck to that level, stoop to that level.
Well,
females, males, it doesn't matter. It's just, you know, if you don't like me, if you don't think my voice is great, if you don't think my teeth are wide enough, if you don't like my personality or what I feel about things, then just don't use me. And that's how I feel about it, because, you know, it's like my dad says, you know, if you don't like the way I'm living, leave this old hair country boy alone. That's my dad's ringtone, and that's the way my dad's motto of life is. And, like, I understand not stepping on toes or disrespecting people, but the society we live in, virtual or reality, we've got to find a way to make it fun, and we got to stop being liberals and get butthurt when something don't go our way. You know, iRacing is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be enjoyable, right?
Of going to school and you get into a fight with a kid, you take your licking or he take his, you shake your hands, you're friends a week later. You know, that stuff doesn't happen anymore, unfortunately. And everybody's too worried about how you would, you know, and what you just said about, you know, how people would see you. That mentality, that mindset, unfortunately, is very rare. And then we have somebody getting into the wall, spinning around. This is number 99 Acura there. That is going to be Devin Painter. We're going to get a replay on that. Looks like he just came in really hot. But you see it in sports in general, and racing is hard to enjoy or have fun with anymore. It looks like he got loose out of that same turn where people were hitting the rumble strip over heavy braking. You see it in everything we watch now, and it's hard to get an escape, whether it's music, gaming, entertainment, watching a show, or whatever. It's always in front of your face. So when you know, we have the ability to reach the audience and give them a level of fun and not really have to worry about what people might think, it's great. That is fun. That's fun for me. It's fun for the audience, and that's all that matters.
I totally agree with you on that. Here's a replay, by the way. Larson and Painter. Oh, wow, what a hit, man. We're on board with Larson. That was Devin Painter in front of him that walloped the wall. And I don't want to get off subject of what it is that we're doing, right? I mean, obviously, we're seeing Tyler Justice leading the way. He's got a big lead, 3 seconds over, you know, still Brandon Rapp and Isaac Bevan. Is Isaac Bevan going to be able to go 3 in a row, right? There's a replay. Oh, boy.
Oof, that's a hard hit. That's a real hard hit.
Is Larson able to go? I don't think he's able to turn.
I don't think that car is able to move.
Oh, they're on pit road. My bad. I'm stupid. They're on pit road. My bad.
I'm like, it does not look like he's ready to move anywhere right now.
He's on pit road. He is having trouble moving right now, Wesley. Oh, well. Like I said, I just want people to be able to watch us for 2 hours in these endurance races. And even though the car counts aren't great, and I know that's going to pick up whenever we're moving into the second year, I just want people to give a damn what they're watching and enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. I told you I'm a huge football fan, diehard Bears fan, so I'm ready for some football to come back. Oh, it looks like Brandon Rapp has gained some significant time on Tyler Justice coming into lap traffic. Now back down to a half a second as he's right behind Tyler Brokaw, the number 42 Ford. And it looks like the lap traffic might have slowed Tyler Justice down enough to get Brandon Rapp within that half a second again. The only problem is that turn, that hairpin we just saw, Tyler Justice has got it narrowed down, and Brandon Rapp is really going high on that one. The Porsches seem to have a lot more success with that corner tonight. Even the BMWs look like they were struggling around those hairpins.
Somebody cheering on Brandon Rapp says, Daniel Rapp, let's go. We love watching this broadcast. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate that. We thank you for watching or listening as well, as we are closing in on the final 20 minutes of hour number 1 to be completed.
I love
An
that
hour
paint job.
19 minutes left. Look at that. Yeah, I like it.
It's so cool looking.
And it just looks like somebody just got a hold of a bunch of paint and got pissed off. It's
something you seen on the side of like a train, one of the shipping containers,
Yeah.
It is a cool looking paint. I like that a lot.
I hear a train a coming.
Oh, here we go.
It got me singing. Sorry.
Here we go. Brandon Rapp.
Ask the audience. Ask the audience. Where other iRacing league can you think of where you can actually have a variety to pick and choose what leagues you want? You've got the trucks. Now, don't get me wrong. NASRA started with the trucks, and I tell people all that. Actually, if you want to be honest, and Cody, you know what I'm about to say, the truth of the matter is the original NASRA sanctioning body was the Outlaw Super Late Model Series. That's how long I go back. The first ever sanctioning of NASRA was in the summer of 2020, and it was the Derek Fulton Outlaw Super Late Model Series. And the reason I know this is I announced it. Wesley Jr., get back in your hole.
It's a Wesley Jr. sighting.
These are cars that you do not want to mess with, right? But what I will say is this. Then it was the C.O.P.S Truck Series, which used to be Friday nights. And for 11 seasons, it was their bread and butter. And the same thing, and I've had people say, I think Monday night's DSR trucks are better now than C.O.P.S. I think there's a tie. I think it's also about the competition. I think it's about what the vibes are with the season. But in addition to the trucks, though, Anthony, you've got the Endurance Series. You've got the special races that NASRA does. You've got the Cup Series that's coming back. You've got the Indy 500. That's a special. You've got the ARCA Series. You've got, take your pick. There's so many. There's been an Xfinity series before. They've had an O'Reilly series. They've done sports cars. There's something coming down the pike where, there's an announcement coming from the NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series. I'm not going to unveil it until I'm being told by Joshua Suss or the other powers that be that they want to. But I think it's going to increase the Tuesday night base. Cody, Anthony, you know what I'm talking about. We just can't let the cat out of the bag just yet. But with that being said, you have a variety, right? What might not be your flavor, a taco, or whatever floats your boat with sports cars, you get that with cup cars, or you get it with the trucks and maybe ARCA. Or, you know what, and I say this honestly, Anthony, I think we're seeing it. Yeah, the number's only 13. Yeah, we're trying our damnedest to try to make a 2-hour race endurance race interesting and fun. If we had 30, 40 cars, I think it would be a lot more action-packed. But with that being said, give the Endurance Series a try. Because a lot of the guys that I've spoken with, Anthony, have said that when they get in these cars, Michael McKinnon's one of them, okay? He's one of our broadcast colleagues. He's going to run the series in season 2. He point blank said, man, I love these cars. I love them.
I do too.
When you finally get a chance to get behind the wheel and get seat time with it, don't judge something until you try it. And I think we're going to have big numbers next year when season 2 comes back.
I'm excited for it, man. I really am. And even when I came in the door at NASRA, I was here for a race with you that one night. We got a battle for the lead with Brandon Rapp. Stepping on the grounds with Tyler Justice. One overshot. But even when I came in the NASRA, I came in for that one race, and you're gracious enough to let me kind of roll with you that night, Wesley, which was fantastic. And
sure,
once the doors kind of opened up, it was like that sound of like the Holy Grail. You realize there's so much variety in the NASRA network, and there's so many different types of racing and commentating and drivers and excitement. It actually was very, very cool to see. Now that I'm getting the hang of it, a lot of other things out there are one-dimensional, and NASRA, from my experience, is not.
Yeah. And by the way, if you're out there and you want to join the NASRA family, NASRA Racing, hit us up on Discord, join us. Yeah. And I mean, you know what? It doesn't have to be just a driver. If you want to be like a race director, you want to be a producer, you want to be an announcer, I mean, negative Ghost Rider, the pattern's full right now, but you never know. I mean, no, seriously, you never know. I mean, there might be a night where I'm not available, and that's kind of how Anthony got his shot. I mean, he was available one night, and then the next thing you know, he's like, hey, I want to shadow you and Jacob, and you and Michael. I want to learn how you guys do things. And, I've always been told this. The great Ken Squire always told me, even though you're an announcer, sometimes less is more. You shut this, you open your eyes and your ears, and you learn and you follow, and you can literally just take it all in. Take it all in to be what you become.
You really...
Yeah.
You
Dean
took the words out of my mouth.
Cody Deemers. Yes. Eagles Dean Hopton created a monster with Cody Deemers. No, let's just like Cody. Listen, Cody Deemers, me and him, a lot of people don't realize this, but we go way back to, he was a kid. He was a teenager at the racetracks, and he remembers me announcing and Cody, if you want to unmute the mic if you want to, because I'm talking, about me. Butter me up if you want. I don't care. But he can always tell you that every time he ever saw me, anytime he ever talked to me, anytime he ever conversed with me, I always tried to help him. I always tried to give him advice, whether it's in real world or the sim world.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I learned a lot from, as far as announcing, I learned a lot just like listening to you. And then as far as producing, I mean, when I started this, and Wesley will tell you, when I started this, I didn't know nothing about producing an iracing race. And finally, I got up with Charles Wooten with LSR TV, and got my shot over there. Then he kind of started teaching me the ways, and then I got in with Dean. I started watching NASRA, and got in with Dean, and started watching Dean and shadowing Dean. Dean's taught me a lot. Like, that man knows his stuff. And there's still tricks up his sleeve that he won't teach me, and I keep begging him to, but he won't do it.
Not giving you all the secrets, not yet.
He keeps telling me, he keeps some of the secrets behind it. And it's just like Charles. Charles is the same way. Like, a good producer is like a good cook. Don't tell all their secrets.
It's like what Rocky, it's like what Apollo Creed told Rocky in Rocky 3. You may fight great, but I am a great fighter.
For sure.
I didn't give you all of my secrets, so by the way, if people didn't know, at the end of the movie of Rocky 3, when they had that little solo mano-a-mano boxing match, Rocky admitted in the movie Creed, followed up years later, that he admitted to Apollo's son Adonis that Creed beat him in that fight.
Yep, I do remember that.
He did. He said he beat me. He did. He beat me. So don't want to go off subject. We're headed about 50 minutes into this thing. We're glad you're here. Tyler Justice is leading. He's dominating, and Cody won't stop talking now.
No. No, I'm just gonna say this: if you're out there in the chat box watching, and you're out there and you like hearing what you hear with Wesley, you can hear him 24/7, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. If you live in the Smithfield, Raleigh area, or if you go to wearecrn.com. That's all I
Yes,
got to
thank you for the great radio plug. You can't see me, but you can hear me.
I've got them locked in on iHeartRadio. I listen to them 24/7.
Oh, yes, we are on iHeartRadio. You're exactly right. Yeah.
You are. I searched it.
Yeah, we're on iHeartRadio and Spotify and Spreaker. And hell, I give up on all the things we're on. Just go right to the source. So, speaking of that, by the way, NASRA Racing, NASRA 360 Racing Network, hit that like, subscribe, and share. And CRN is on iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, Amazon Audible, Castbox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, and Podchaser. Holy cow, I didn't realize. And Mixler. I didn't realize we were on all them. Wow. No wonder when I get a monetization check, it's a lot. Yeah, let's let old Wesley Jr. Digger come out to play. Let's feel the roar, ladies and gentlemen.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Are you
Starbase, 1552 Comics. Suit up and head over to Whatnot Live to fight your way to save your collection. Our command center has comic books, action figures, posters, autographs, Funko Pops, and many other collectibles. If you can't make it live, fly on over to our eBay and Amazon stores. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook because being informed is part of the battle. Starbase 1552 Comics is a proud supporter of the iRacing's North American Sim Racing Association League. Starbase 1552 Comics. Reclaim your childhood.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
And we welcome you back. Anthony Shababy, Wesley Outland, Cody Deemers, get out of my head. I'm doing my job. We're closing in on an hour remaining, just about an hour left. There you go, an hour and 2 minutes. So, Anthony, you let him start talking and he doesn't stop.
Give him an inch, you take a mile.
I'm about Cody, man. Cody, just focus on punching buttons. Where? I guess he's getting kind of bored himself. Where? What are we watching here, everybody? Obviously, this is Tyler Justice and Brandon Rapp fighting for the lead here. Here, kitty. Yeah,
buddy, but the top four.
Shane Scott's on the. Let's check it on Shane. Where's he at? On the camera?
Let's get his camera. Yeah.
Where's he at? Let's see what. I don't know if I want to bring him on right now. I don't know. It's not technically our number. It's not technically our number 2 yet. So I want to wait till we reach the top of the hour for the first hour completed. So. There you go. We could bring in Joshua Suss. Let's harass the balls.
There's a wave.
Let's harass the balls. Where's he at?
You got a wave.
He got a wave. We got a wave. Hi, buddy. You know what we need to do? We need to do like real TV, and they put like the red light, green light on. You know what I'm talking about? Like whenever you see the red light, that means the camera's on you.
Green light means they pulled away. Red light means that you're hot. The camera's on you. So let's bring in Joshua Suss. Joshua, where's your cameraman? Where's your camera?
I'm in a garage that has bad Wi-Fi, so I can't have my iPad.
Wow. Okay. Well, hopefully you don't sound like Mr. Roboto when we try to talk to you in the garage area. You know, I mean.
No, should be fine that way because the computer is
okay.
Like a 200-foot cord going. Because I'm in a
holy cow, man!
It's like
don't let the cat eat the wire, man. It'll die like the cat on National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Joshua, how's that number?
Fried
that number
cat.
feeling?
It feels good. I was having a blast in the beginning with Luke, and then I got turned, but not by Luke. But I got turned from another car. But oh well, we'll get back.
You are a lap down. Can you get your lap back? Do you think? Whenever the other front guys pit, do you think?
I would only get it back momentarily, and then as soon as I pit, I'd lose it again.
Wow.
Those two up front are fast.
What are your thoughts on the track, man? What do you think about Long Beach?
Yeah, I was going to say, where did the decision come of running this place?
No, I just wanted something fun. I've heard nothing but good things about Long Beach.
Fun.
Yeah.
Hey, we were just talking about that fun word, man. You know, like what we do, we do it for fun. I can't argue with that.
Even though he's a lap down, it's still fun. Yeah.
Hey, Long Beach is actually a pretty fun track. I do like Long Beach.
Yeah, I did a race a couple of years ago. I did an open wheel IndyCar race on iRacing from here, and then I did a Australian NASCAR. I think it was a X Series race on this course, and it was pretty cool. So I enjoyed it. The scenery, the look of everything, and whatnot. Now, Joshua, let everybody know. Let our audience know. This is the next to last race of the season 1. Season 2, though, my friend, is quickly approaching, and you've pretty much got everything ironed out for what's to come for season 2. I mean, you're prepared.
Yeah, the only thing I need to figure out is the actual start date.
Gotcha. Yeah, we don't have an official start date. In 2 weeks, can we announce it by the next broadcast? Could we announce it basically?
Potentially. I'm more or less just waiting on one thing with personal life to figure out when that's going to be. So.
Gotcha. Have you moved yet? Have you officially relocated?
The wife and kid have moved into our new house, and I am currently still in Kansas living with my cousin.
Oh wow! Yeah. Okay.
So, I am currently racing.
So
with my friend's
why haven't you not moved down to Florida yet?
Because law enforcement hiring takes forever.
Oh wow! So why don't you just work like mall security or something until you wait for a? I'm just trying to say, why don't you work like another job until the police job comes up? You know,
Sergeant Suss to mall security.
Paul Blart, Joshua Suss, mall cop or something, right? I'm sorry. Please don't take offense to that.
I couldn't find anything down there that pays anywhere near what I make here. That wasn't already law enforcement. Yeah.
Well, listen. Thank you for what you do, protecting and serving. You know, I know sometimes a lot of people give cops grief, and you know, I know you've had your share of crashing your own cop car and you know, dealing with the things you've dealt with as an officer of the law. But no, in all seriousness, man, thank you for what you do, and obviously, what's to come for season 2? Can you give us a little? You know, besides waiting for the official date, what is the plans? Like, am I right now? There's going to be 35 make and model cars, or there's going to be like 18 cars with 2 drivers?
Yeah, 11 teams of 3. Each team is its own manufacturer. So there's 11 manufacturers.
Okay.
Those have already been decided. I'll have to, for the next broadcast, I'll have to drop that video so you guys can show it on the broadcast.
Sure.
Tyler Dittmer did a great job doing our wheel randomizer. He explained the new rules for next season, so I'll try to get that to Cody for the final race so he can show it and explain the rules for season 2.
There you go. Wow.
You know, I got to say, what you guys have put together here in this series has actually been really entertaining, and seeing how you guys kind of manage this portfolio before my eyes. That we do a lot of this stuff on the opposite end of the automotive world and drifting, and getting to kind of see how you guys put this together. It's been fantastic to watch. It really has been.
I appreciate that.
There you go. Fun. We mentioned that when we were talking about.
It was the perfect answer.
Yeah,
it was the perfect answer.
And he said the word fun for sure. So, hey, Joshua, can we let our audience know that obviously there's going to be at least a guaranteed 30-plus drivers beginning for race 1 in season 2 when it launches, basically? I mean,
yes. Right now we have 32 drivers signed up. I need one more to fill each team, and then after each team is filled, everyone else will be part-time until I at least get 11 more.
There you go.
And then if need be, we'll go 4-person teams.
So what if we put Anthony Shababy in one of the cars? He can be our driver color analyst, and we'll just bring him in the booth from time to time to talk about what he's doing in his life. And,
yeah, see, there's a reason why I talk and don't drive. Okay, Wesley? There's a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Hey,
I don't even compete in competitions that we do.
Yeah.
And I saw this in one of the series that Dean does that's like in England or something. They have a guy who's in a pink car, and he sits there flashing his headlights the whole time, and he's the safety car.
Wow.
Interesting.
That's not cool. That's not cool.
So he can ride around as the in-pace car reporter.
Yeah.
Is this a promotion, or do I feel like I'm getting handed a mop and a broom and saying, go clean the bathroom?
It's all in fun. All in fun.
It is all in fun. Hey, before we let you go, Joshua, after the final race in Daytona Beach Street Course coming up, road course coming up on September the 15th, let everybody know 5 days later, 6 hours from Spa, put the logo up on the screen, Mr. Engineer. That's shaping up to be a pretty big event coming up Sunday, September 20th.
Yep.
Excited for that.
So that'll be fun. I decided to do only GT3 this time to obviously promote the GT3 League, because the season 2 will be starting hopefully by end of October. So to draw a little more to that. And if I have one class of car, I can pay out more drivers because there's only one pot. So my hope is to give everyone in the top 10 at least a little something.
And now, you kind of hinted on the GT3. Can we unveil what your plans are for season 2? Can we unveil it, or are we ready for that yet?
That's a Luke decision.
Okay. And by the way, yeah.
Maybe he'll.
No, it's not Luke. It's Luke Bullard, not Kermit. Not Kermit
No,
the Frog.
It's Luke Smith.
Is it Luke Smith?
Mm-hmm.
Wonder. You know what? Is he ready? Do you think? Maybe not. I don't know. Anyhow, I kind of hinted on it earlier, but I didn't let the cat out of the bag either. Joshua, I just kind of said that there's some big things coming to bring a lot more production for season 2, but I didn't unveil it. So maybe we can bring in Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith, and maybe pull his chain, see if he'll say something when we check in with him. Joshua, have fun in Kansas, man. Take care of Toto. Watch out for them twisters.
Thank you, Josh.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Joshua Suss. What box are you in? What do I need to bring you back to? Yeah, that's right. The cop cars. The Blue Light Racing. Joshua, thanks, buddy. Blue Light Racing, by the way. There you go. Oh, hell. I brought him in put him in the wrong box. Put him in race control. He is the race director, by the way. He's multitasking.
Brandon Rapp is now back down to a 2.5 closing on a second. Running wide on the outside turn. It seems to be dagger on the side for him, but our closest battle right now is between Tyler Justice in first and Brandon Rapp in second.
Let's check in with Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith. He is currently in third. Had a little hiccup to start things. Ribboning your way back around the track, and you're in third right now.
Yes, sir. Just trying to put down some laps.
Yeah, I mean, you're 47 seconds back to the leader, but you're still on the lead lap. That's got to be a good feeling.
Yeah, that little hiccup at the start, trying to do cold tires in a turn that even on warm tires is still sketchy. So I made a little hiccup and just trying to work back from it.
There you go. Anthony.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think you have the fastest car out there today?
Oh, absolutely not.
No?
I am not a GT3 ringer like some of these guys are. I'm just a dude that's, I would say, a casual, just a Sunday driver out here, just chilling, trying to put down laps and keep my nose clean.
Okay, so I got one more question for you.
When he said, "Oh, absolutely not," but at first he said, "Oh, absolutely."
Absolutely.
I thought he
there.
was confident. I really did. I thought he was going to say, "Hell yeah, I got a good car." What are you talking about?
I got to ask you one more question. Are you having fun?
A lot of quiet there. There's a lot of dead air. We're on the radio. That's dead air in radio, okay? You said, wow.
We're just trying to check the consistency of the word fun around here tonight. So we're just trying to see what your thought was on that.
What was that?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I didn't go too far behind. Yeah. I didn't get run over, thankfully, and I didn't lose too many positions, and it seems like guys are taking themselves out. There's a lot of concrete out here for some reason. But, yeah, I'm just, at this point, just keeping her clean and making sure not to screw up like that anymore.
So I got to ask you a question here, Kermit, a little bit of business. By the way, let's recap what's going on right now. We're in hour number 2 of this race. Sim time is 48 minutes remaining. Top 5, Justice, Rapp, Luke Smith, Kermit, Shane Scott, and Isaac Bevan, top 5. That's the way it stands right now. But I do got to ask you, so Joshua said if we brought you in, if you wanted to unveil it, you could. If you don't want to, that's fine. I kind of hinted on the fact that there is going to be more endurance racing to come on Tuesday nights besides what the Prosper Engineering Series is. Do you want to tell everybody what's to come in Season 2, or do you still got a couple of irons in the fire you got to finalize before we make it public?
So I'll announce it, but it's nothing set in stone absolutely at this moment, but I've run it through with a couple of the guys and gotten their takes on it. So on the Tuesday nights that the Prosper Endurance isn't racing, we're potentially going to run we're going to run a league, but I'm going to run a league with tentatively the Australian supercars.
Whoa!
Those things are super fun. 800 horsepower, no traction
yes!
control, no ABS. It'll really help develop guys' skills. And as we saw last night in the Monday Night League, the DSR Electric Truck Series, there's a lot of guys in NASRA that could use some development on road courses. And if they don't want to, if they're too scared to run the GT3s, then maybe they'll run something similar to a NASCAR that in the Australian supercar.
I love it.
All the guys that were complaining all week about, I want the race details for Monday night, maybe they could just come out, show up to some road course races, and actually learn how to run some road courses before they go out and just be an absolute weapon in a NASCAR car, which definitely the Australian supercar would do with that, and it would help guys develop their skills because, in the GT3s, you're a little cradled by having ABS and traction control and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely have had a lot of interest in potentially filling that Tuesday night gap, and when Josh brought the idea to me, I was like, I really want to run Australian supercars, and we're trying to make it happen now.
So listen,
I'm
I don't know if
excited.
you know this, but I do the Australian NASCAR series on Tuesdays and Thursdays for Australia. Shane Van Gisbergen and Jordy Markin and Brody Kostecki, real V8 Supercar Series drivers, winners, champions, run in that league. I wonder if I could put an idea in their ear to see if they could even come once, twice, maybe run the league. I don't know, but I mean, if you want me to, I definitely could see if we could lure them in. That's their bread and butter. That's their passion. That's where they got started from, and even run to this day. That would be fun.
Yeah, I
Some
mean,
SVP.
getting those guys with some guest appearances in the league, that would definitely be awesome, and there would definitely be a lot to learn from watching what they do, because I know for a fact that they are very talented drivers, and there's definitely a lot to learn from them.
Oh. So there you hear. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, what I was referring to, never unveiled it, waited for Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith to do it. But basically, there will be, the plan is, if everything works right, get the T's crossed, I's dotted, everything done good. But the plan is that there will be the Prosper Engineering Endurance Series, the 11 different cars like they run bi-weekly. The nights that they don't run, then we will have the Australian V8 supercars. I'm on board, Luke. You know I'm here. And Anthony, I know you're excited too if it becomes a reality and it comes to fruition. It sounds like it's going to happen. Just got to get some things finalized before we make it official.
Oh man, when they told me Australian V8 supercar race, I was like, sign me up. I am so excited. I'm a huge fan of that style of racing. Like he said, zero ABS, zero traction control. Let them run. I love that.
Yes. Well, Luke, we'll let you get back to it again, man. Thanks for what you do, and I hope you have fun for the, well, I mean, you're in fourth right now, but on the lead lap. Keep on digging, and we'll hopefully talk to you on the podium soon, bud.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
There you go. That's, of course, another Blue Lights racing driver of Luke Smith. We'll put him back in his box. How about that? How about that, Anthony?
Man, I cannot wait. I'm so looking forward to that. Sound the horn, drop the hammer, whatever you want to do. I am really excited. When I heard that news earlier, and I'm so glad that it's there. Well, I can't wait.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be total amazing.
You know, I got to say,
you don't want to miss.
he didn't come in here with a gun in his hand. He came in here with a Gatling gun.
He did.
He was rifling through chambers in that speech, and I got to tell you, I would like to see some people step up to that. Those were some words.
Dude, that'd be cool as hell, man. If we could at least get, at least 15 drivers like we have now for this. If we could start with 15 for the V8 supercars, and I'll be honest with you guys too. Don't try to pick like big road courses. Try to pick places like here or Suzuka or Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
Miami Beach Street Course, something like that, right? I mean, pick some things that would be really neat. Road Atlanta, hell yeah. Road Atlanta. Road America, Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. Thompson, I'm sorry, what is it? The Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course, Lime Rock, Portland International. I'm just thinking of some tracks there. Don't run big monster road courses. And you know what? I wouldn't even be afraid to put it on the oval. I think a V8 supercar race on an oval would be freaking phenomenal. I'd like to see that as like an exhibition, like maybe a clash race, if you will.
Like a clash, yep. I like that. That's a winner take all right there.
Getting the juices flowing, getting the ideas.
Man. It's thinking light bulbs are going off right now.
Sometimes it just works. All right, let's bring in another driver, and let's Let's see here. Yeah, he's got about a 9-second lead. We'll bring him in. Let's bring in Tyler Justice. If he loses, I jinxed him. Hopefully I don't. Let's bring in Tyler. I don't think he's on camera. Tyler, it's the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah.
Man, you have jumped out from the green and have not looked back. You got about a 9-second lead over your competition. How much fun are you enjoying the street course at Long Beach?
Oh, it's been a blast. Me and Brandon had a really good battle first hour. It sounds like he came over, or my pit crew came over and said something happened. So hate to see that, because I mean it was pretty fun. It's shaping up to be pretty good.
Does it feel lonely out there now?
Not really, because the walls are very close and they're always trying to reach out and touch you. So trying to stay away from them, and then lap traffic, even though they try the best to stay out of the way, sometimes just don't work out very good. So it's not over by any means, because all it takes is one mistake, and that's why I really like Long Beach, because you have to be precise all the time.
And I've been watching you. You've been dragging the car close to those tire barriers coming out of some of those corners, as the one you're coming out of now, and the 3 turns ago. I'm seeing a level of consistency with you when you run those high outsides and the back of your car comes that close to the tire barrier. Are you doing that on purpose, or is that just the way you have your car set up to swing out wide?
I'm doing it on purpose, just to maximize speed on exit. That's why I picked the Porsche tonight. It's really good at this track, especially coming out of the hairpin.
That hairpin, yep.
With the engine in the rear, it just squats down and no tire spin. Compared to my usual McLaren, that thing just does not turn. So I knew that was not going to be a good choice for tonight. But Porsche is really good here, just because of all the slow corners. But yeah, just trying to maximize speed and all the having to come really close to the wall just to make sure get a good exit.
Yeah, and that's the statement I made to Wesley earlier. Those Porsches, them being really heavy in the rear, there was a huge difference, especially out of that hairpin, between you and Brandon Rapp. Brandon Rapp's obviously sitting in the middle of his car, so the weight distribution, is going to play in a different favor for you. But it really does seem to be that the Porsche has this track labeled here. It's been fun to watch too.
Yeah, it's really good over the curbs too, which is why it's been pretty popular in like the Daytona special events, because it can just ride curbs very easy compared to like the McLaren. That thing, the smallest curb will make it feel like it high centers.
I don't want to take up too much of your time, and I'll hand it back to Wes, but I got one more question for you.
What's up?
If MDW was here, what car would he be driving, and do you think you could take him tonight?
I mean, there's only been a few tracks I've been close at. This is one of my better ones because I've had turned a few laps. I don't know. I mean, the season says no. So, I mean, this is the results. It says no. But I'm sure he'd be in his BMW. And but it'd be a blast though.
Awesome stuff. Wesley?
Tyler, I gotta ask you this question, dude. Winning tonight would be special, right? But is it feel different because you're not racing MDW to win him, to beat him?
I would say so, just because we have been having some pretty good battles, especially at like Spa and a few other places, Watkins Glen.
Right.
So it would have been fun. I definitely enjoying this more than I did last night in that brick of a truck at the Roval. I do enjoy my downforce, so it's been a lot better.
Hey, Tyler, let our audience know that hasn't seen the replay or they need to go back and watch it. How dark did it get driving through the infield with no lights last night at Charlotte Roval?
For me, it wasn't that bad, but I know some of my teammates, they couldn't see anything. I think it was like turn 5 and 6. I couldn't see the curb on the inside, so I just made sure to stay away from it. I could see the white line, but not the curb, so I just had to keep away from it. But sometimes you get a reflection off the Jumbotron, so that was kind of weird and kind of cool. So, but it was fun. That was a really good one. Anybody that didn't watch it needs to go back and watch that.
Somebody told me that it got so dark in some of these people's cockpits they had to pull out flashlights to see. To finish driving. So,
couldn't have been as dark as the last one we did.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. In the rain as well.
In the
Tyler,
rain.
thanks for your time, buddy. We appreciate you. Good luck, and we'll see you on the other side if you hold on in another 40 minutes.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
There you go. That's Tyler Justice, everybody.
Awesome
Of course,
stuff.
he is running with Renegade Racing.
The NSX. Not really happy about that, but
Did you
I'm not a
draw
fan.
that? How did you get stuck with that car?
It was a random draw. It was a random draw. So all the teams got put in a wheel spin, like the Wheel of Destiny. So it just happened to be.
Can you protest? Can you say I want to redo? You know,
No,
I want to
no.
recount.
I wish. I
It's
was
a tough time
hoping.
in our country. Give me a recount.
I was hoping. iRacing was going to release a new GT3, so we could probably get that. But they're going with the hypercar instead. So I was hoping maybe a Lexus or the new Temerario Lamborghini. But
I'm surprised we don't have any vets in here. No, we
I
got
think
one. We got
Cole. Yeah, I think
Larson.
Cole is.
Larson's got one. Yeah. I'll take that back. If you had to pick a car before you go, what would you take?
McLaren. I've probably drove that the most. I wouldn't hate the Porsche. Wouldn't hate the Mustang. Did not want the Ferrari. Did not want the NSX. Corvette's kind of indifferent. So I like most of the cars, other than probably the NSX, which of course is what I got stuck with.
Interesting.
Yeah, which is weird because right now it's the overpowered car and the fixed setups on officials, so that is kind of weird. I'm kind of glad no one did, but there's something with the fixed setups. They made the Mustang extremely drivable, and the rest of them are kind of junk, but it's just like the straight fix. With us using the medium downforce, I'm not sure if that translate with it, because it does like to get sketchy with a lower rear wing.
Keep in mind, Tyler Brokaw is running that Mustang.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your time, Tyler. Good luck the rest of the way, buddy. We'll see if we talk to you in Victory Lane.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
There you go. There's the thoughts of Tyler Justice and Renegades Racing. He currently is leading the way. Let's check in on his teammate. We got him on camera. Joey Helton. See how Joey's doing right now. We'll bring him in the box. He's on camera. Joey, so either stick your head up in the air or bring your camera down a little lower.
I thought we had all that figured out. It's all right.
A little bit more. I think your camera moved. I don't know what happened. We want you to be comfortable. Need to bring it down about another 6 inches.
Hold
3
on,
inches.
We're getting a straightaway here.
Yeah, once you clear that corner, don't hit the wall. Blame it on the announcer.
Or JD.
Or, yeah. It's a damn Wesley made me crash my car messing with the camera. Oh, see, now you went too far. So now we're seeing your chest. There you go. Oh, the hell with it. That's fine.
You still got zoomed in?
Joey, I see you got a smile on your face, even though you're in the back. Back. Well, actually, not bad. You're in the top 10. You're in 6th. What's your take of the race so far here at Long Beach, bud?
I feel pretty bad. I definitely owe Josh something. If he'll catch back up, I'll give him position back. But I think I turned him in that tight hairpin before the front straight once, and we had another incident, and feel kind of bad about it. All unintentional. All unintentional.
Joe, I got a question for you on that hairpin that you just referenced to. Did you come into that corner a little hot? Because it looked like you were pretty heavy on the brakes going into that turn.
I don't feel like I came in faster than usual. I just didn't realize that you get on that inside line and your car only turns so much. So I think my car just would not turn any more than it was.
Gotcha.
Just swung it wide and got an incident.
Racing with Tyler Justice. Has he been trying to give you any pointers or helpers to get you up to the front, or is it every man for himself right now? He's in the lead and you're in 6th.
I think he's pretty locked in right now.
a couple times, a couple weeks ago here and there. But yeah, we'll discuss, brake bias and some things like that. But he's pretty locked in right now. He's got his own race, and I don't want to mess him up either.
No, not to cut away from you here real quick, but we're seeing Brandon Rapp here has actually narrowed his lean down to 4.1 seconds off of Tyler Justice in the past 10 minutes that we have been speaking with you and different drivers. That gap was 8 seconds when we started talking, and we've already went 10 minutes in. And now the 4-second lead dropping down to 3.9. What are your thoughts on the battle between 1 and 2? I know you don't have much of it to watch from the start, and it kind of took off from there. But is there anything you felt you could have done differently to kind of stay up there at the top with those guys?
At the beginning of the race, I did not qualify well at all. As far as Tyler and Brandon, I'm not sure if Tyler might be fuel saving here. That might have been part of it, or it's kind of what I'm doing right now. I kind of pitted early my first stint, and so I'm gonna have to bleed a little time off trying to save some fuel for the end here.
It does look like you're coming up on lap traffic there. I do believe it looks like it's Devin Painter in the 98 NSX. Wesley.
Buzzy Mongold said his camera got messed up after he ran me over at the start.
Yeah, I thought I heard a green. I don't know where that came from or what, and then I saw brakes in front of me, and I tried to brake, and then I thought we was going green. And as soon as he was off the brakes, I'm the donkey today. That's for sure.
The donkey. He is the donkey, ladies and gentlemen. Read between the lines. The donkey. Is that what you were saying right there? Is that,
yeah.
All right. Well,
he's enjoying it. He's enjoying it tonight.
Joey Helton, thanks, buddy, for your time. Good luck the rest of the way, man. And then hopefully Justice will bear down, slow down, let you run him down, catch up to him a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some luck.
At least help you.
Hey,
everybody, we're going to step away.
Like
there you go. That's exactly right. There's the thoughts of Renegade driver as well of course, Joey Helton, teammate with leader Tyler Justice. We're taking a break. We're going to go side by side. You don't miss anything. Closing in on the final 30 minutes remaining and the finish of this one tonight here at Virtual Long Beach. Stay with us.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations, home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations, home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantel, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Starbase, 1552 Comics. Suit up and head over to Whatnot Live to fight your way to save your collection. Our command center has comic books, action figures, posters, autographs, Funko Pops, and many other collectibles. If you can't make it live, fly on over to our eBay and Amazon stores. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook because being informed is part of the battle. Starbase 1552 Comics is a proud supporter of the iRacing's North American Sim Racing Association League. Starbase 1552 Comics. Reclaim your childhood.
Back here at the streets of Long Beach, 24 minutes remaining. And joining us now is the man that sits third on the track. And he is a two-time winner recently. Trying to go for the hat trick, but right now in third, ironically. Isaac Bevan. Isaac, how's things going at Long Beach? And can we see you get up to the front to battle with Rap and Justice for the win?
I'll be honest, I'm on damage mitigation right now. I made a little oopsie daisies in the first stint, and it put me on an alternate pit strategy. So right now I'm actually a lap down, but Justice and Rap are going to run out of gas if they don't pit again. So I'll at least be on the same lap as them. But I'm in a kind of a position where I'm just fighting to behave and hang on to the third. Unless they make a mistake as well, I will be stuck here. But a podium's a podium. I'm not too upset, but they've kind of checked out. And I'm not quite as quick as them today as I was the past couple weeks. They have something figured out that I don't, and I can't find it.
Isaac, you know what I want to ask you, man. Tell me about the paint.
The paint? Okay. I got myself Trading Paint Pro and spent some time. I'm not actually good at it. I just take the default paint maps and I like layer them because I don't want to spend money on an actual paint job. So that's what I've done today, and I put some chrome because everyone likes chrome, and then I got the Kyle Busch number 8 on the hood as well. This was actually my Daytona endurance race with me and Caleb Heddy, and then I modified it a little bit for this series because it's a different number. Yeah, honestly, Wesley, I think, did you ever call legend car races back in the day?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, man.
Dude, you called me and Caleb Heddy before.
Probably have. Where at?
I think it was a Southeast Legends Tour or something.
Yeah.
It's been many years now.
Maybe. Yeah, was it like it?
Yeah, Miller.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Yeah, man. Wow. Charlotte.
Yep. Charlotte, Anderson.
Maybe Anderson Speedway or Florence or Myrtle Beach, something like that.
Yeah, down in the south.
Yeah. But yeah, probably have. Yes,
back
sir.
When me and Caleb ran things.
Now that I think about it, your name sounds familiar.
Yeah, I was.
And Caleb Heddy, that was before he got the big jump in the modified, right?
Yeah, it was just before that.
Oh, yes, sir. I know you now. Yeah. Yes. Kicked everybody's ass. You're exactly right. All had the red cars. Yes, sir. It's a small world, man. Yeah. Okay. Well, what made you get involved in iRacing, especially NASRA?
Well, I actually did iRacing before I raced in real life.
Okay.
And, then I made a go of it in real life, realized that I am not exactly a diversity package, so ran out of money. Now I'm back in iRacing.
Gotcha. Well, Caleb Hetty, I mean, he doesn't really get to race that much anymore, does he? I mean, I'm
No, he's partnered
miss?
with Scott Allen, who's friends currently and at the time with Tommy Baldwin back when he had the Cup team.
Gotcha.
And so
Yeah.
Caleb does like driver coaching for Legend Cars now.
That's right. You know, I don't know if you remember this, but Caleb Hetty's first ever win or podium, I was working with Flow Racing, and I interviewed him at Florence Motor Speedway in the modified race. It was the Icebreaker, I think it was.
Oh, nice.
And I talked to him when he was running the Smart Tours. So yeah, man, that goes way back. It's a small world. I'm telling everybody. I tell everybody this all the time. You don't think it, but it is. You know,
very small.
Never know who's listening or watching.
I've raced with Reddick. I've raced with Byron. I've raced with a bunch of guys. I was technically teammates with Reddick for a weekend. He was in the nice car, and I was in the old shop car.
That's cool.
Yeah. Very small guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were kind of like sister teams.
Got you. Miller, Fargo.
Sam Mayer did as well. Like my car that I won a bunch of races with was the same chassis as Sam Mayer's. He moved up and I bought the thing, and I've since sold it. But yeah, that's a very good chassis. It saw a lot of wins between the two of us. And like William Sawalich, he was part of the Farbo side of Miller.
Oh yeah, man! I remember announcing races where Connor Zelich and William Sawalich was running for the Dennis Setzer driver development. I think it was about 5 years ago. I announced a race at Orange County Speedway. He was running a pro late model race, and I literally told somebody in the booth, I said, this guy's going to be making the NASCAR one day. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah. William,
remember the names
good.
William Sawalich and Connor Zelich. These guys are going to be in NASCAR. And sure enough, look at them. They're running in Cup and in O'Reilly Series. So, yeah. Yeah.
William was always a very mature kid, very, very fast, but he also had, good backing as well. So it was like the perfect combination.
So Isaac, are you looking forward to the new season, and do you feel like having a reset for season 2? And if you want to let us know what kind of car you're going to be driving, please do. But do you feel like having this reset coming up at the end of the year that you're going to have a better shot in running at things for a championship?
Hopefully, that's the plan. Kind of put everyone on a slightly more level playing field in terms of shaking up what they're used to. My team, I forget, it's RVM and Ryvan Motor Esports. They're both owned by the same guy. I forget which one I got assigned to, but we're in the Aston Martin next season. Hopefully, it's similar in terms of feel. Front mounted engine, lazy nose. Hopefully I can, have some skills transfer, but honestly, we'll be fine. I've heard the Aston Martin is blissfully mediocre, so it's kind of good at this and that. It's not really going to go crazy at any track, which is kind of nice. You're always kind of there.
Consistency.
Yes, consistency. But we shall see what actually happens. I'm definitely excited for it, though.
Interested to finding out who else has got the Lexus there.
Hey, now.
Coming down to 15 minutes here, about a minute and 30 away from 15, as we are here with Isaac Bevan. Bevan sitting in third place, followed by Brandon Rapp in second, and Tyler Justice in first with a 4.5 second gap. Bevan, you said something earlier about them having to pit, getting on the same lap.
Yeah.
Can you find yourself in any position to play, or is it just kind of what you wrote at this point?
It's basically, if nothing changes, I will finish third. Now, if they make a mistake, then it'll be more, within reach. But they are just a couple tenths per lap better than I am. At least they were at the start of the race. We've kind of leveled out, but unfortunately, they've already built that gap. So even if they make a similar mistake, like the one I made early, it'll just put them, just up the road. So I don't know if I'll necessarily be able to catch them without something happening, but they definitely will need a pit. Because I believe a tank around here is about 38 minutes or so. So they pitted at 44 minutes-ish. That means they're going to be coming in here hopefully soon.
Hey, by the way, guys,
stuff.
can we wish a happy birthday to the oatmeal cookie camel, the oatmeal cookie eating camel? That is Keith Bradley. Keith Bradley, happy birthday! He is celebrating a birthday today. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, it's the guy we know from the world of NASRA. Third on the all-time win list, and a lot of people, one of the original OGs as well. So, well, Isaac, man, thanks for your time.
Of course.
Hopefully something will happen and changes of the guard winds of change, if you will, put you back up there. But if not, we'll talk to you as a podium driver because you are third right now. So just hang in there about another T-minus 15 minutes.
Alrighty. Thank you, guys.
There you go. There's Isaac Bevan, everybody. And a trip down memory lane, man. I'm telling you, you never know who knows you or where you're going. I mean, it's kind of a small world, it seems like. Isaac, you're by yourself, aren't you?
Yeah, down in one of the East Ryan's Motorsports. I forget which one I was in.
All by myself. There you go. Isaac Bevan, all by himself. See, he didn't even talk to nobody except us whenever we bring him in for an interview.
Best support system he had all night.
There you go. How about that? Small world after all. You never know. You never know who knows you or you know them or,
It was actually interesting to hear that conversation unfold.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Oh. Cody, pay your bills. Stop talking. You're freezing up the monitor. Oh, really? Okay. Gotcha. Fun times. Close it in on the final 13 minutes remaining. Look, we're flashing lights at people.
Got some lights there.
He says, "Get out of my way."
That's
I'm fast and you're not.
Shane Scott. Let's get a little. Here he is. There's Shane Scott, flashing lights, intent as always.
Is he giving somebody the number one fan sign?
It looked like it. Cole Larson is several down there, but still on the heels, just wanting to get a little bit of action out of Shane Scott.
You know how you're driving down the interstate and you got a damn slow-ass tractor trailer or somebody that won't get out of your way and you flash your lights at them, they flash their lights back at you.
Isn't it aggravating?
They get out of the way. I do it all the time. Get the hell out of my way. You're in the slow lane. Stay the hell to the right. Don't be in the left.
The tractor. The tractor knows you're there.
Truck drivers, right? But we get some of these truck drivers though, and my dad's a truck driver though, Anthony. But you get some of these truck drivers. Maybe not down in Florida. It's the Autobahn down in Florida. But like in the Carolinas, it's like you get some of these people in these tractor trailers, and they just like. And I know they got governors and blah, 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 but like, that's the purpose. Stay in the right lane. Don't get in the left-hand lane. Don't hold up traffic. Have you
ever been on I-4?
Yeah. Interstate 4, yes, I have. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's what. That's why I use the expression the Autobahn.
I'm just making sure we're talking about the right road here.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I-10 is the other, is also too. And you get away from Interstate 95, you get outside of Jacksonville, going down the other way through Orlando and bypass Daytona and all that, and straight shot to what is it, Lake City, and heading down that way to 75. But before you do that, you got that I-10 stretch. Oh yeah, you got
the stretch of I-10 is that's a drag strip there.
Yeah, it's just haul ass, man.
Yep.
Just, give me a Smokey report. By the way, speaking of Smokey, Jerry Reed passed away on this day.
Really?
Little history. Yeah, Jerry Reed, Smokey in the Band.
I like that you're full of fun facts, Wesley. That's why I like working with you. I learn things from you. Very educational guy.
I don't know. Maybe I don't have a life. Maybe it's because I have all these stats in my head. I don't know. I was a fan of Smokey and the Bandit. Matter of fact, my friend Jackie, I got done doing a race last night, and she was actually watching Smokey on the Bandit. I'm like, "What are you watching Smokey the Bandit for?" It's like, "I don't know. Come on, no." That's Jerry Reed. Good old Jerry Reed.
I can't tell you the last time I've seen Smokey and the Bandit. I really can't. It's not been several years.
For the glory and for the fun. Mostly for the money. I will tell you this. The other day, my son Nathan, he's going to come hang out with me again next week as well. Or he hung out with me all last week. And one day, he was sitting here at the house, and he finally decided to get off that damn contraption of an Xbox, PlayStation 5, whatever rots his brain. I don't know. But, I say that jokingly, but he gets on this thing, man. He'll stay on the damn thing for hours and hours and hours and hours. And I'm like, son, have you got blisters on your hands yet? I'm okay, Daddy. So like, he gets on there, and all of a sudden he takes a break. We're making lunch. It cuts on Smokey and the Bandit, actually. Ironically, he cuts on Smokey and the Bandit.
Your kid put on Smokey and the Bandit.
My son put on Smokey and the damn Bandit. And I looked at him, and you know what? It brought a smile to my face, because I'm in the kitchen making lunch. He cuts on, you ever heard the story about Jesse Jane?
You had to been a proud dad.
The song comes on, right? That was a proud moment, man. It brought a smile to my face that instead of Nathan watching some ghetto-ass movie, puts on Smokey and the Bandit, and I'm like, man, this is what my daddy told me about when I was young, like, God almighty. And it's crazy that in 30 days, I will be 43 October 1st. Exactly 30 days from now, right? So, but yeah, look, classics never die. Smokey and the Bandit. And then I was talking to Nathan. He's like, yeah, Daddy, I like Smokey and the Bandit. And I like the second one. And I was like, well, have you ever seen the third one? And he's like, there's a third Smokey and the Bandit. I'm like, yeah, Snowman got to be the Bandit.
Fantastic. That is fantastic.
Now, as we move into the genre of today's age, it had a little bit of nudity, and it had some dialogue that was on Smokey and the Bandit 3. By the way, new leader Brandon Rapp has just bypassed Tyler Justice. And you called it. Anthony.
I did, yep. I know that Tyler Justice had to pit there. Rapp's probably going to have to pit as well. It just depends on how far he can get before he has to.
That's right.
But I did say that he's going to end up winning this race. I was watching his gap differential split from a 9 to a 5 to a 4-second gap in a matter of 10 minutes. And he hung around that 4-second mark, and we knew Tyler Justice had to go in. But
yeah,
again,
Tyler
Brandon
Justice,
Rapp does too.
Pit lap is 55 for Brandon Rapp. Tyler Justice just pitted at lap number 81. He's got about a 32-second lead, Brandon Rapp does, and we do know he's going to have to pit. So the only thing is the time is running out. It is 7 minutes remaining. If you're listening on the radio, strap in. We take you to the finish next.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
We are ready to take this one to the casa or the hotel or the bed or, you know, to work or whatever you're doing, as justice has now got back around Brandon Rapp. We knew it was going to happen. Anthony Shababy, Wesley Outland, Cody Deemers, all of the great stories and the drivers we've chatted with. And we have Tyler Justice back out in front. Brandon, I think you're going to be about a position short.
Do you think he should have stayed out one more lap? Would that have made the difference for him?
I don't know, man. I just kind of feel that Tyler Justice is in a whole other world right now. Yeah, I don't think he could have made it another lap. I think he knew he had to come to pits. He pitted at lap 83. I think he knew he had to come
we got
down.
somebody in the wall.
Whoa, what in the hell just happened there?
That's Brandon Rapp.
Oh, no. Isaac Bevan might be able to move to second place now. What in the world? What did Brandon Rapp do? Rappy do, how do you do? Oh, my goodness, these cars ain't made out of scrappy. Whoa, oh, shit. Oh, whoa. There it is. Apologize for that.
His lap traffic from Dustin Gordon getting
Cody,
into
you're supposed to catch that. You know,
Brandon
you're supposed
Rapp.
to do the, you know, you're supposed to catch that, Cody Deemers. Oh, wrong one.
Now, did Dustin Gordon get loose, or did
I don't know.
It looked like a heavy swing in that direction.
That was one hellacious hit. Watch this again. Wow. Holy. That's all I got to say. Wow. Watch it. He got collided with another car. Look at this. No, what were you thinking?
It looks like you just turned into him.
First you say it, then you do it.
Good Lord. That's terrible.
And now Isaac
terrible.
Bevan, the two-time winner, is now moved to the number 2 spot.
And he's not a lap behind.
Yeah, you're not a lap down anymore. He's got a chance to win. Something happens to Tyler Justice, he's in business.
Stay away from a Mercedes.
Yeah. Is it? Oh, my goodness. You know, mini Ferraris. Yeah, they are. The Ferraris got taken out. What the hell are you talking about? Shane Scott, Brandon Rapp, and Buzzy Mongold are all in Ferraris. It's done. It's over for them. Don't feel bad. The Star Trek cars are in 3rd and 5th. That's what I always tell. That's what I told Dean Hopton when we used to do the Endurance Series. I'm like, I don't know what the hell that logo is. It looks like the star from Star Trek.
I'm so glad you said that, because I refer to that too. Whenever I see a McLaren, yes, I do. When I see a McLaren emblem, I'm like, there's a Star Trek car.
Yeah, it's a Star Trek car. There's the star from Star Trek, man.
Gosh,
Only go where no man's gone before,
That's
even in the
right.
sim world.
That's right.
There you go. Oh, what is he? What did he say? Where? Who said that? You can see in POV for NASRA races, new leader. I don't see anything about something about drop a follow for who. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. In the chat box on the broadcast? Yeah, I don't see it. I don't know. Anyhow, go.
Isaac Bevan cut his lead down by a second and a half.
Some love, yeah.
With a minute 30 left,
he's coming, man. Look at this. Isaac Bevan's like, I'm a man on a mission. Can he get him?
Yeah, I tell you what, from the start, Tyler Justice just laid it down.
Oh, where's Tyler Justice at? Okay, he is working turn. Okay, he's on the backstretch part of the Long Beach course right now. Okay. So he is working his way in the final turns, heading to start finish.
I believe
he will be able to make another lap.
Yep.
So it will be this lap is 2 to go. And then when he comes back around next time by, actually, you know what? I stand corrected. I think he'll take the white flag. It's the white flag this lap.
Right. Yep.
That's right. So we're under a minute to go. The clock's going to expire. He'll race around for the win unless something happens. Darren's detail and shine. 1 to go for the driver of Tyler Justice. Hitting his marks as we are closing in on the 2-hour time limit. Isaac Bevan, nothing wrong with silver, Anthony. Nothing wrong with silver.
I mean, it's more silver I probably ever have in my life. I'll take it, you know. There's nothing wrong with it, too. It's so funny. You know, he was in here earlier and he said, unless something drastic happens, he doesn't see himself retaining a lead lap. And sure and behold, not just retaining the lead lap, he's in second. Unfortunately, there was a little bump and run there, and I'm sure that'll be looked into. I'm not entirely positive what happened on Dustin Gordon's behalf, and I'm sure that'll be looked at, but
I'll leave you with this as Tyler Justice works his way around the final corners. If everything you offer to someone isn't enough for them, offer them your absence. You never see salt on the menu, but when it's missing, you feel it. Tyler Justice is gone. Nobody can catch this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a third different winner in the NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series. 2 hours, Long Beach, presented by Florida Cabinet Distributors. Goes to the light flasher, Tyler Justice. Renegade Racing, welcome to Victory Lane.
Textbook. Absolutely textbook. As you can see, the lowest position he dropped was second. Everything else from where he started finished at his highest. Amazing, commanding performance from Tyler Justice in that number 6 Porsche.
Tyler Justice ready to celebrate here. Everyone else.
Isaac Bevan
coming across the line. There's nothing wrong with second Isaac Bevan.
No.
Hey, you know? And Kermit the Frog got third.
Get out
Where are
town.
you, Kermit? Yeah. Kermit the Frog here.
This is for the Trekkies.
He is behind Bert and Ernie. The checker flag flies.
Oh man!
Is that Bert and Ernie? Is that Muppet Babies? Ain't that what Kermit the Frog is? It's Muppet Babies.
It's Muppet Babies.
Yeah,
I thought.
Bert and
Yeah.
Ernie's Bert and
Ernie.
Ernie's Sesame Street. Oh hell!
They're all the same. Like
they're all stuffed foam characters.
Tomato, potato. Who cares?
Oh. The Porsche. Let's see if Tyler Justice will do a burnout. I think he's got plenty of fuel. I mean,
he
should be good. Burning it down, burning it down. Isaac Bevan second. By the way, that is Porsche, BMW, and Star Trek top 3. No, McLaren top 3.
Star Trek.
Hey, there they are. You're not going to burn it down? He's not going to burn it down. They're not going to burn it down.
No man has gone before.
No, they're not. We're going to get ready for punch race coming up. But real quickly, let's take a look at the results. Since I wrangle up for the interviews, let us know the results of the race here at the end of 2 hours, Anthony.
Gotcha. We got Tyler Justice. You're sitting in first place, followed by Isaac Bevan with a really good surge. Luke Smith in third. Shane Scott taking your top 4, and your top 5 is Joshua Suss in that number 80, followed by Devin Painter. Joey Helton in your number 115. Cole Larson in 9th. Your top 10 position is going to end up belonging to Brandon Rapp, who had a steady chase there in second for a while. Dustin Gordon in 11th. Buzzy Mongold 12th. And Tyler Brokaw in 13th place.
And we welcome you to the Florida Cabinet Distributors post-race wrap-up, Victory Lane. Let's go to Victory Lane and join Tyler Justice. Tyler, congratulations on 3 lead changes. You win from the pole, and you are now the third different winner in 3 in the series. And obviously, we spoke earlier, but I know this has got to be a special moment to win at Long Beach. Congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, it was really fun. I'm glad to finally get a NASRA win. I got that Clash win on Thursdays in the C.O.P.S series, but nice to get an actual points paying win. Just got to get one on the oval side. And but yeah, it's a really fun night.
Yeah, if I'm trying to remember, wasn't it the open wheel IndyCar race that you won for the C.O.P.S Truck Series before the Truck Series began?
Yeah,
at Auto Club.
Yeah, the IndyCar Auto Club.
Yeah. Anthony.
Tyler, man, just commanding, absolutely commanding. You know, I can't find a better word for you, but I know we talked briefly earlier. You know, I could ask you all these different questions, but is there anything you think you could have done to make it faster? Because, man, let me tell you something. It looked like you were on ice skates and you were set on one rail.
I mean, it started getting a little bit faster once the temperature started dropping, but with the fixed setup, and the Porsche is kind of sketchy until about lap 6 or 7, but then you almost took all the good out of the tires. I think that was I was at the limit for what I could do, my skill level. I mean, I made 2 mistakes. One, right before the first pit stop, I clipped the wall in turn 8. Actually had wheel damage, but luckily I was pitting that lap, and it wasn't that bad. And then I clipped the wall with like 2 or 3 to go in turn 9. I just lost count on my downshifts and didn't downshift far enough. But 2 mistakes, so I mean, I don't think I could have done much better than that, though.
We saw Brandon Rapp, closing the gap on, and did so significantly. You took your pit lap, and obviously he couldn't push it in, any further without running out of gas there. Were you worried at any point towards the end of that race that him coming out of the pits, he might have a better shot on cold tires versus that rear mounted engine on the Porsche versus you?
So my thought process with the time we had left, I think I pitted like 10 or 12 minutes, is I wasn't taking tires, so I was trying to save a little bit of tire when he closed that gap from 8 seconds down to 3. Trying to save a little bit of tire for it, and then I put a little bit more fuel than I needed to, and I thought that was going to get me, just because I've had bad luck with the iRacing fuel calculators, and I just put 2 laps extra in. So I thought he might be pretty close, but I think he was pulling out as I was going by, so I think I had a 4-second lead. So then I knew it was pretty, just as long as I stayed consistent, it would have been okay. And I think he spun or something. I saw he had the toe or something. So I mean, that sucks for him. He drove a heck of a race.
Man, Tyler, a first ever points win in NASRA. Is it cool that it's with this series and at Long Beach, or would you have taken whatever win it would ever be in NASRA? What's your thoughts of finally breaking through with a points win in the series?
I mean, a win's great. I mean, like I said, with MDW not here, I mean, does it feel a little bit less? Maybe, but you can only race who's here. I would have kind of enjoyed it if it was last night. It wasn't really close, but in the playoffs, that would have been a big one for me to get a win there, or chase, not playoffs. But yeah, anytime you can get a win for Renegade and for Bandits, who's basically the owner team, get one for the boss man, Jonathan Cofield, after his unfortunate night last night, makes it a little bit better.
Tyler Justice, ladies and gentlemen, becomes the third different winner in the NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series Season 1. He wins here at the Long Beach Street Course, by the way, in his 78th start, his first ever career NASRA points win, 20 top 5s, 36 top 10s. Tyler, thank your sponsors, buddy. Can enjoy this one.
Yeah, appreciate it. Want to shout out Lions 3D Designs, Sim Shop, use code Bandits, Steve Barnett and Hillbilly Custom Baits, Cofield Asphalt Refinishing, NASRA for putting on the series, Josh, Brady, Cody, everybody who got the sports car series going, Prosper Engineering for being the title sponsor, and then you guys up here in the booth, y'all do a great job as always. Anthony, Wesley, Cody, I can't wait to go back and watch it. And yes, good night.
Tyler
Awesome.
Justice, ladies and gentlemen, finally of winter. He gets it done in the NASRA Endurance Series, winning here at Long Beach. As I mentioned, his first ever points NASRA win. He is now also the third winner in the series with 2 wins. Isaac Bevan, 14 wins, MDW. Tyler Justice now winning here in the penultimate race, getting ready for Daytona Beach in 2 weeks for the finale. Let's go to Isaac Bevan. He's a 2-time winner. He was trying to go for the hat trick. He will settle for second. And when we were chatting with him earlier, he was all the way in 4th. Races, rallies back, gets second. Isaac, your take of this event and getting silver.
Definitely was not expecting to get second. I thought I was kind of settled in a third. Unfortunate for Rap. Him and Justice were definitely putting on a good show up there. But I'm not complaining. But yeah, no, this the pretty looking BMW was handling good. My last lap was my best lap. I was just kind of rolling around, making sure I finished. And on the last one, I decided to push real good. Almost set the fast lap of the race. So I'm not sure why I wasn't doing that sooner, but it's all good, and I'm not too upset with second. Happy to be here.
I mean, I love the fact that you emphasized on the prettiest BMW because we talked about it earlier, and it is a good-looking car. But when we had you on earlier, again, like you said, you were at that point. The way the race was going, you'd suffice for third. You didn't just get second, but you got back on a lead lap, and you thought that if you got back on the lead lap, it would only be a temporary thing. When you saw that happen, I mean, obviously, being nearly 50 seconds behind from first place, what was your thought process then? Where you're like, okay, well, let's lay into it. Let's stay on the lead lap. Let's get second, or what was going through your mind at that point when you saw those positions shift?
My first thought was what happened to Rap. I didn't know if he bended or if he lost connection or something of that nature. But I mean, it's one of those deals. It's an endurance race, 2 hours. Even in the last 10 minutes, you can wreck it just as easy as the first 10. So I had to stay locked in, stay smooth in a rhythm. I'm not going to lie. Whenever we were talking, during that interview, sometimes interviews can be distracting, but I kind of entered a flow state. I don't even remember seeing the track. I was just yapping with you guys, and it was honestly kind of good. I managed to hit time skip on like 5 minutes and not have to think about wrecking. But
it's funny that you said that. I saw your times were dropping as we were talking in that interview earlier.
Yeah, but no. So shout out you guys. Y'all are the secret sauce. Appreciate you all and Sus for making this thing happen. Kind of resurrecting a series out of nothing with the help of you all. I'm just glad that we're doing endurance with NASRA. I love me some road course. Just happy to be here.
There you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's the thoughts of Isaac Bevan. He'll finish second after starting third. 2 wins this year for this gentleman. We'll see what he does in Daytona Beach at the street course coming up. And by the way, the overall stats on the driver that is Isaac Bevan, as I will pull this up here as well. Overall total stats for Isaac Bevan, and looking at what he's done. Let's see here. Where the hell are you? There we are. And yeah, I'll pull it up here in a minute. For some reason, my computer's like gone frozen and I can't find the JKHI. There you are. Isaac Bevan, career start 142 tonight. He has 4 career wins, 25 top 5s, and now 65 top 10s. Good numbers. Thanks for your time, Isaac.
Thank you.
The Willman right there, the Willman. And there you go. Let's grab now the Star Trek car, the McLaren of Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog. You'll end up on the podium, 3rd place. Obviously, since we last spoke to you, man, your take of rallying, surviving, and getting a 3rd podium, sir.
Yes, sir. Just out here surviving. Brennan Rapp had an unfortunate circumstance when some lappers were trying to work by each other and just ended up taking care of it and ended up coming home third.
Now, Luke, we watched you, Shane Scott, and Joshua Suss. I think Joey Helton was in there at one point in time, where you guys, early on to halfway through the race, you guys were dancing with each other, trading positions quite a bit, and I watched you, collectively, all three of you, all four of you, kind of move your way up to the position. At what point, given the fact you finished third, and uncertain, unfortunate circumstances, at what point did you think that you okay, I got to pull away? I might have a shot here to get a podium, if at all did it cross your mind?
Well, I knew that after I kind of looped it on lap 1, I knew that it was going to be tough to work back through. I ran those guys down and we were dancing for a little bit and it was costing me a lot of time. But oh my gosh, that was so much fun racing with those guys. But once I got them cleared, I was like, all right, it's time to go. So I decided to pull away and I got past them and just started pulling away and was just kind of working my way through guys. And Shane had a couple mistakes that he made that led to me getting by him. And after that, it was just kind of put it on cruise control because there was nobody even close to me after all that.
And that McLaren, the Star Trek car out there definitely looked like it had a pretty quick run tonight, man. How'd you enjoy it? How'd the car feel tonight?
Oh, this track is so much fun. It's real rough. It's slippery. It gives you it challenges you a little bit when it comes to finding that traction and finding that fine line of how fast you can run a corner without bumping those walls on the exit and screwing everything up. And yeah, it's just a really fun track.
Well, Bud, before we let you go, Luke, please thank your sponsors as always. We'll get off the air. Luke Smith, by the way, career start 228 for NASRA tonight for him at Long Beach. He's got 12 career wins, 74 top fives, and now 121 top tens. We'll see you in Daytona.
Yes, sir. I'd like to shout out you guys, put on a fantastic broadcast. Shout out NASRA for letting us put this on under their banner and all that. Josh making it happen. Shout out Blue Lights, Starbase Comics, Florida Cabinet Distributors, and just my teammates that help push me to be better and actually kind of improve when it comes to the whole road course thing. Got Adam Newton and Josh Suss pushing me to be better. Josh was a disappointed dad on lap 1 when I kind of looped it out.
There you go. Thoughts of Luke Smith. There you go, guys. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll get ready to get off the air. Hey, by the way, don't forget, coming up tomorrow night, the playoffs continue for the NASRA Pulse Popper ARCA Series. Join Michael McKinnon, myself, maybe even Anthony Shababy in the booth for coverage of Darlington. Yes, getting ready for the Southern 500 this upcoming weekend for NASCAR and their start of the chase, the playoffs for ARCA. That'll be tomorrow night. Thursday night, the NASRA C.O.P.S Truck Series. Now, it's creative, Cody, but I don't know if C.O.P.S would like you using their official signage from the TV show to promote the NASRA C.O.P.S Truck Series. It's very creative. Iowa Speedway, and I don't know where you're at, but we were at the Roval last night. That's in the rearview mirror. So I think we're going to Michigan next week for the C.O.P.S trucks. I'm sorry. DSR Truck Series will be at Michigan for the chase race next week. Anthony, always a fun time, my friend. Thank you, as always, to Joshua Suss, everybody that's involved in the NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series. Thank you as well to Florida Cabinet Distributors for sponsoring this race. Remember, 2 weeks' time. That is Tuesday, September the 15th, the finale for Season 1. Will MDW make a return? Because it's pretty much been said he's locked up the championship. Will Isaac Bevan or, of course, Tyler Justice duke it out to fight for another win? The Daytona International Speedway Daytona Road Course is where we will be next race, 2 weeks, Tuesday, September 15th. Anthony, always a pleasure, buddy.
Had a blast, man. As always, everybody keep your tires hot. Looking forward to seeing you on the next one.
And obviously, send a big thank you to everyone as well for Cody Knott, Brady LaBeouf, so many people behind NASRA, North American Sim Racing Association.com, for my buddy Cody Deemers, punching buttons, having fun, even for my little groundhog friend, my little gopher friend of Wesley Jr. I'm Wesley Outland. Yes, Wesley Jr. I'm Wesley Outland. We congratulate again Tyler Justice winner tonight at virtual Long Beach. We'll see you in 2 weeks in Daytona. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching or listening.
Bye-bye.